Now, if you're a gardener, you're an optimist. And why? Well, you're always looking to the future. You're always growing for the next season. I mean, we've got mid-January, cold outside, short days, but spring is coming, so you've got a plan for it. Now, Aubretia, think of that purple blue. Great big splashes of colour in your garden. It's really a rockery plant. It's really an alpine, and it's like certain things. Now, the things it likes are drainage, grit. Don't leave the water standing anywhere near it because it'll hate that. So in a pot like this, and you can plant them in a pot, they're perfectly good in a pot. You can grow them out in your rockery, but in pots like this, they're very, very good. Mix 50-50 multi-purpose compost and alpine grit. Now it's as easy as that. I've got the compost in already. You mix the alpine grit in with that, and we're ready to go. Just give it a good mix up. You can hear it crunch. Beautiful. Now it couldn't be any simpler than that. So you put the big pebbles in the bottom to allow for drainage, so it drains away. We've got to drain the water away. It likes moist, it likes damp, but it doesn't like wet. So let the moisture drain away. So we fill up the pot, and I think we're going to need a little bit more there. It's quite a big pot. The bag was too heavy to lift to start with, so there we go. 50-50. Now you're not making a cake, so near enough's good enough, but this is all it needs. And then, now they come in collections or groups of 12. Now I've got 12, which will go perfectly in this pot. Now that's good. That's a good 50-50 mix there. Now, a while back in Cambridgeshire, I went to a place called Good Ales, and they grew these 6cm plugs. They are magnificent. That Aubretia is bursting to go, even in January. So get it in, you just plant it like that. Not too firm, not too tight, just a nice. Use 2 digits this time. No special equipment. Just plant that up. And I can promise you that this pot, these Aubretias are going to cascade over this, and that will just be one mass of purple blue. It'll be absolutely beautiful. And always looking to the future, you see. That's what gardeners do. And that's why they're eternal optimists. I could do 2 pots with this 12 easily. That's beautiful. That's lovely. And then all you need to do, no water, I mean there's plenty of moisture in the pebbles and the compost, and then all you need to do is just top dress it. Just top dress it with the grit. Now this stops the water when it rains and the moisture sitting around the neck of the plant, because that's where it absolutely hates the water to be. So you can see the drainage is fierce, and they'll thrive perfectly well. These will grow year after year. Now it couldn't be any more difficult than that. These will grow quite happily year after year, and they give you endless amounts of pleasure. The only thing, once they've flowered, and they have a lot of mass of flower, when they've flowered they die back, and that dead foliage needs cutting back, but other than that they look after themselves. Now this is the purple one, but there's a beautiful one called Red Cascade, well worth looking out for, and I might get a selection of those and put them in a pot. So there you go. It's as simple as that. Don't think there's any mythology attached to any of this. It's easy, simple, above all beautiful.